This is good racing, ladies and gentlemen, here. Look into the line. The crowd are going bananas again for another Poole 5-1. Well, good evening, race fans. My name is Rob Dyer. I'll be doing the introductions for you this evening ahead of today's very special challenge fixture between the Poole Wessex Marine Pirates and the Swindon Select side. This challenge match put together because everybody trying to keep the name of the Swindon Robins flying high. They may not have a track to race at the moment, but their name is synonymous with Speedway, and every opportunity that we can promote to get their name in front of those people that matter is going to be a welcome opportunity. It's been a funny old day weather-wise here in Poole. We've had some brilliant blue skies, and we've had some torrential rain along the way, and the track crew have been out doing their best to get the circuit into a tip-top condition ahead of racing this evening. It's been a long time since the Swindon Robins have been in town, and I'm certain that plans on the terraces here and those coming down from Swindon will be looking forward to seeing some great speedway, particularly as the Robins are led by Jason Doyle, the former world champion, who'll be bringing his crew together to see if they can upset the apple cart here for the Pirates. Sadly, Pirates have lost the services of their number one rider, Steve Worrell, to illness, but have recruited a very able deputy in the shape of Ryan Douglas. So great meeting in prospect for this evening. We hope that the weather conditions hold good. Since we were last with you, the Pirates were meant to have gone down to Plymouth in the second leg of the Knockout Cup. Unfortunately, that meeting was lost to the weather last night. So they'll be going again on Friday evening of this week to see if they can complete that tie. And the other piece of news to bring you is that the BSN Cup has been drawn in the semi-final stages. Pirates have pulled Redcar from the hat, and they'll be meeting the Bears here at the stadium next Wednesday before going up to Teesside on the following Saturday. So lots going on in the Pirates camp, silverware to be ridden for over the course of the next week or so. We'll be following the progress, and now we're going to go over to the pits area, see if we can see some people to have a chat to ahead of the team lineups later on. Well, we come pit side, and Neil Middleditch, the Pirates manager, is here with us. Neil, the weather's not been very conducive to a good day, has it?
No, it's been trying its hardest, hasn't it? We've got a bit of sunshine now. The track's a bit wet, but hopefully we're going to get this meeting on the going.
Yeah, and it's Swindon in town tonight, a select side, but over the years we've had some fantastic battles with Swindon, both here and up at Blunsdon, and it's good to rekindle those old flames, isn't it, really?
Yeah, that's right. It's always nice to have a local derby, isn't it? And my old mate Roscoe's back here leading his Swindon Robins again, and yeah, it's going to be a tough one for us, isn't it? Obviously with Doyle leading the charge, but yeah, it should be a good meeting.
We've lost Steve Worrell to illness today, but Ryan Douglas has stepped in at the last minute to cover, and what a good cover he is.
Yeah, Dougie's been going really well this season, hasn't he? And I think he'll just enjoy the experience tonight, and that'll be my sort of track talk, really, just sort of to the boys, get out there and enjoy yourself and be safe.
The great thing is that it looks like Swindon are almost lost to the sport. There's things going on at the stadium, but it doesn't include Speedway, which is really sad. Yeah,
it's a great shame, isn't it? I mean, they've been there for so many years. My dad rode for them back in '57, and to lose any club is bad. And Swindon particularly, obviously, as I say, it was a good sort of derby for us, and it's just tough times, isn't it?
And yourself, you'll have ridden at Blunsdon a few times along the way. What were your impressions of that place?
Yeah, I always enjoyed Blunsdon. Yeah, it was a nice, big, fast, racy track, wasn't it? You sort of, it's one of those tracks that it's good to have a fast track and give your engine a run. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself there.
And the Pirate boys tonight, do they get an opportunity to test equipment and things like that with the? Just a challenge fixture, no league points on it, of course.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I say to them. Like I said earlier, enjoy yourself. But if there's anything you want to try it out tonight. Obviously, we want to win the meeting. I mean, that's what we're here for. But the track, it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. Because I say at the moment, it's a little bit sloppy, but hopefully it will produce some good racing.
And looking forward to Friday, trip down to Plymouth, rearranged trip there, and 18 points in the bag to work with, but nothing can be taken for granted.
No, because obviously last time we were down at Plymouth, they had a 16-point lead on us, didn't they? And I'm sure that'll be their team talk before the meeting to say that they've got to try and hit us hard early on and try and get the deficit back. But 18 points. I was very happy. I said to the boys last week before the meeting, 10 or 12, I'd be happy with, but 18, I was really pleased with.
Well, there we go. We'll keep our fingers crossed for the weather. I wish you good luck to you and to the team this evening, and let's hope we have a great meeting.
Cheers, thanks, Rob.
Well, we've come pitside and Jason Doyle's come to join us. Jason, great to have you back at Poole. Thanks very much for coming over and having a word. And I know it's a very busy calendar for you, particularly this week.
Yeah, it's not always nice to come back to Poole, where I first started. Obviously, it's going to be a tough one against the home team, but it's always nice to come down here with the Swindon Robin race jacket. And yeah, tonight will be something special. Hopefully the boys can do the job this time. We had a challenge match at Oxford a couple of weeks back, and we struggled a little bit, so we were hoping for the win. Well,
I'm sure you're hoping for the win. And just looking back, I mean, it was 2005, I think, 2006 when you first came over to the UK. You had some time on the Isle of Wight and then came to Poole. What are your memories of that particular part of the career?
Yeah, when I was first signed for Poole, Matt signed me and I went straight to the Isle of Wight for 2 seasons, and then from then on I rode for Poole for a few years. So it's close to my heart. It's a track that I'm pretty used to now, and obviously it's always a great club, and it's been a great atmosphere when I've always raced here, and we've had lots of good times together.
And last time you were in the UK permanently, or time before last really, the Robins, it was a Premiership Championship team you were riding in, and that must have been a fantastic feeling to be able to share with your boys. Yeah,
obviously winning any title in England is a massive achievement for myself and the club, but yeah, I've done the same thing at Poole, and obviously any title's the same feeling, so it's always good.
And now building up to the Grand Prix series, we're on round 2 this coming weekend. How do you see it panning out?
Yeah, it's early days really. I'm very happy with what's been happening behind closed doors with different things that I've been working on hard. So it's hopefully going to be a better result than what happened in Croatia. But obviously I'm very happy with the result for the first round, and there's a lot to work on.
Well, thank you for your time, Jason. I know you've got a lot to do to get busy for the start of the meeting.
Thank you.
Have a good evening tonight and for the rest of the season. Thanks for your time.
Cheers. Thank you.
So here we go with the team lineups for tonight's meeting. Pirates in the Swindon Select here in this very special challenge meeting, and looking first of all at the Wessex Marine Poole Pirates. Ryan Douglas will take the number 1 jacket this evening. Steve Worrell is the captain, of course, of the Pirates, but unfortunately ill this evening, so an appearance for Ryan Douglas as a guest tonight. At number 2, the exciting new Aussie Keynan Rew. Poole had an interest in signing him during the winter, but he's gone to Ipswich in the Premiership, and it'll be very interesting to see how he gets around here this evening. Running at number 3, fans' favourite Ben Cook, who's been in such great form to start the season. This is his brother Zach Cook, who will ride at number 4, and together they make a powerful pairing in the middle order. Rocket Man Richard Lawson takes the number 5 jacket as usual for the Pirates tonight, and also as usual at reserve Carl Newman and Adam Roynon. Carl Newman at number 6 will captain the side, Adam Roynon at number 7, and that's all pulled together by team manager Neil Middleditch. Over with the Swindon side, it's fantastic to welcome back to Poole their number 1 for the evening and their captain Jason Doyle, former world champion of course, and great to have him back here, first time since 2019. Switching sides tonight, Anders Rowe, normally a Pirate of course, but tonight with his Swindon connections, he lives in the town, he's going to take the number 2 jacket for the Robins. Birmingham rider Justin Sedgmen, also with Robins connections in the past, he's coming into heat leader berth at number 3 for the Swindon side, and at number 4 late change with Alfie BOWTELL taking the place of the unwell Stefan Nielsen. Number 5 is Nick Morris, very synonymous with Swindon over the course of the last few seasons, and important member of their championship winning side in 2019. And down at reserve they put together 2 young British riders, Jack Smith and Sam Hagon. Jack Smith at number 6, Sam Hagon at number 7, both riding for Bellevue Colts in the National League this year. And of course, a Swindon side wouldn't be a Swindon side without their team manager, Alun ROSSITER, at the bottom of the order. So there we go, that's the lineups for this evening.
Let's meet their team then. a former 250cc British youth champion, the latest to emerge from the famous racing dynasty of Hagons. It's Sam Hagon. And number 6, man who had a stint at Lawson in 2018, now seen leading the Bellevue Colts in the National Development League, Jack Smith. Currently second in the championship riders' averages. He spent 7 years with the Robins, Nick Morris. Number 4 answered the call at short notice to bolster the Robins, Birmingham Brummies, Alfie BOWTELL. At 3, he rode 3 seasons at the Abbey Stadium in 2010, 2011 and 2016, Justin Sedgmen. At number 2, well, he swapped sides for one night only, having been named for Swindon in the lost season of 2020. Of course, he is really our own Rowe. And make some noise for the top of the Premiership averages. He's a former Potter 2017 World Champion whilst racing for the Robins, Jason Doyle. And then here on home turf, well, they're so powerful at home. Their strength in depth has been the key to a winning start to 2023. They're already semi-finalists in the BSN series and hoping to maintain their lead in the Knockout Cup defence as well. Welcome please at number 7, a revelation since joining the side in March, Alun ROSSITER. Number 6 is going to wear the captain's armband tonight, a very special offering honour indeed for Newman. At 5, his Pirates big hitter with a home record to strike fear into any of the opposition, Lawson. Number 4, sublime teamwork last week, netting 3 maximum heat wins, Zach Cook. At 3, the other half of that brotherhood partnership, last week's rider of the night, Ben Cook. At number 2, a chance to see a young star in the making, came very close to being a pirate. I'm sure you'll hang your eyes on Keynan Rew. And we're grateful for number 1 for standing in for our poorly steed, top man for the Scunthorpe Scorpions, Brian Douglas. And here on front line we've got Jason, we've got Kyle, and we've got Morris to spin the coin. Tails, Jason calls. It's correct. Jason has the job now of choosing. He's going 1 and 3 for the Robins in heat number 1.
Here's our rider lineup on the inside. In gate 1 in yellow for the Robins is Rowe. 2023 Pirate he is, but been loaned for the evening. Gate 2 in blue is Keynan Rew. He's riding for the Pirates tonight. An Ipswich rider who the Pirates fans will get to see and have a look at this evening. Gate number 3 in white needs no introduction. It's Jason Doyle for the Swindon Robins. And in gate 4 in red for the Pirates, standing in for Stevie Worrell is Ryan Douglas from the Scunthorpe Scorpions. So here we go then, the tapes are up and away we go, and it looks like a good start from the Swindon duo. Rowe locks up a little on the inside in yellow. Douglas sneaks around the outside. But it hasn't taken Doyle long. Oh, Rowe comes up the inside of Ryan Douglas there. Had they been in different race jackets, I would be cheering that immensely. But it's looking like the Robins having a 5-1, or on a 5-1 in Heat 1. The Pirates left standing a little, but Doyle is gone at the front. Rowe has got to deal with Ryan Douglas. Ryan Douglas rides a nice tidy line there in red. He went into turn 3 wide, cut back in tight to try and do the opposite to what Rowe was doing. but it's a win in white for Jason Doyle. In yellow, red, and then blue.
Very comfortable in white, Jason Doyle, the Robins skipper.
It's a 5-1 maximum heat score to the Robins. Doyle was there from the start. He was gone. Here's a confirmation of the Heat 1 result. In first was Jason Doyle in white for the Swindon Robins. He picks up 3 points. In second, Anders Rowe in yellow for the Robins. He picks up 2. In third, Ryan Douglas for the Pirates. He picked up the odd point. And Keynan Rew comes in at the back in blue. Heat result is a 5-1 heat score in favour of the Robins. So the match score after Heat 1 is 1 to the Pirates and 5 to the Robins.
Rowe, third in red, Ryan Douglas for the Pirates, fourth in blue, Keynan Rew. 5-1 to the Robins.
Here we see Douglas just drifts a little wide, and Anders Rowe was at a lovely line up the inside and he took that gap. You try telling Anders Rowe it's a challenge match. On the inside in red, it's Kyle Newman, captain for the evening for the Pirates. In gate 2 in white is Jack Smith for the Swindon Robins. In gate 3 is Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. And in gate 4 is Sam Hagen in yellow for the Robins. And the Hagen family name so here we go, Heat 2, sponsored by Compact Lifting Services, and away we go. And it's a good start from Jack Smith in white. Just gets across Kyle Newman. Now going around the outside is Roynon. Oh, the reserve, they're all over the show going into turn 3. There just was no room. Hagen's come through the inside. Jack Smith got filled in. He went from first to last. It all got very tight there on turn 4. But Roynon was having a good go round the outside. It's now Kyle Newman all over the back of Hagen. Hagen's just overshot going into turn 2 and almost gave Newman the chance to get in. Roynon's rolling in and coming out. He's holding the whole pack up here. He's definitely holding everybody up. Newman is trying to work out where Sam Hagen is going, but I'm not sure that Sam's sure where he's going. Newman now coming for the big blast around the outside. Is he going to make it on the line? I don't know.
Race for the line for that second place, and all important decision.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a challenge match.
What you saw in week number 2.
No quarter asked and none given. I'm not sure who got up on the line there. We're just a few feet behind. I know who won. It was the rider in blue. Here we go. So, confirmation of the Heat 2 result. It was a 4-2 heat score to the Pirates. It was a win for Adam Roynon in blue. He takes the 3 points. In second was Sam Hagen. Very impressive with him in yellow. He picks up a couple for the Robins. In third, must have been by half a wheel, was Kyle Newman in red for the Pirates. And at the back was Jack Smith after leading early. So the heat score, the match score after Heat 2 is 5 to the Pirates and 7 to the Robins. Here we see off the start, Jack Smith made a beauty, an absolute beauty. But as we go down into turn 3 here, I think Roynon came around the outside and unsettled him a little. Newman was trying to do the same thing, cuts back under. Sam Hagen had already gone through on the pair of them. It's Heat 3, and in Gate 1 we have, in white, we have Justin Sedgmen for the Robins. In Gate 2 we have Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. In Gate 3 in yellow we have Alfie BOWTELL for the Robins, riding for the Brummies at this particular moment in time. And in Gate 4 we have Ben Cook in red. Ben going up to the number 3 berth in the team this year. Has absolutely shone, and Zach started last year at reserve. He's now come up into the team at number 4. And together they're a formidable partnership. Here we go then, heat 3, and away we go. And it's a good start on the inside from Sedgmen. And following him round the outside is Alfie BOWTELL. But I think Sedger thought that it may have been one of the Cook brothers. Didn't leave him a lot of room, so Alfie there had to shut off. Locks up going in, drifts wide. Has it left Zach Cook a gap up the inside? No, it hasn't. It's Ben Cook at the back. We don't often see that. But it's Sedgmen away at the front. And he really is attacking the track and going on. As you can see there, Ben Cook grabbing a bit of grip. Sedgmen gone at the front. Absolutely gone at the front. Followed by Alfie BOWTELL in second. And for all intents and purposes, it's another 5-1 to the Robins, as it's white, yellow, blue and red as they come over the line. Sedger absolutely gated that and went. And the Robins open up a lead. Alun ROSSITER, Swindon manager, must be absolutely delighted with the start the Robins have made. Here's confirmation of the Heat 3 result. It was a 5-1 heat advantage to the Swindon Robins, and it was a win in white for Justin Sedgmen. 3 points for him. In second was Alfie BOWTELL in yellow, again for the Robins. 2 points for him. In third was Zach Cook in blue, and in fourth, Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. So the match score after 3 heats, it's 6 to the Pirates and 12 to the Robins. So here we go, our lineup for Heat 4, sponsored by Top Class Consultancy. In gate 1, in yellow is Sam Hagen for the Swindon Robins. Very impressive first time out. In gate 2, he won first time out. Adam Roynon for the Pirates, he's in blue. In gate 3, Nick Morris rode for the Robins for a long, long time. He's in gate 3 in white. And in gate 4, here's the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. So here we go, it's Heat 4. Our start marshal's ready, the tapes are up and away we go. And it's Morris and Lawson. Morris takes Lawson up raw high. Lawson looks underneath, decides to jack out of that. Slippery going into turn 3. It's Roynon in third. And it's Sam Hagen at the back. We've got 2 races in one here. Hagen looks to have changed his setup slightly and looks very tidy going in at the back. Looks to be going around Roynon. Roynon shut the door a little. Hagen's going round him. Roynon's on the inside. It's Morris out front. Hagen going around the outside there. Drifted a little wide. Can Roynon come up the inside? No, he hasn't. All the action's there at the back. But it's Morris who looks like he's going to win this one in white for the Robins. As they come over the line, it's white, red, yellow and blue.
Nick Morris delivering the blow in.
It's a 4-2
for the Robins Heat victory.
Heat score. Victory for the Robins. It's a win in white for Nick Morris for the Swindon Robins. In second in red was Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In third in yellow was Sam Hagen, and a good third place that was for him. And in fourth was Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. So after Heat 4, the match score is 8 to the Pirates and 16 to the Robins. And here we see from the start, as the 2 on the outside made it, and Morris really owned the corner, stopped Lawson getting a run round the outside. Going into turn 3, Lawson got a little out of shape there.
Excuse me for butting in. We're on the live stream at the moment. Keynan, first trip to Poole, and the first outing was a pretty dirty one by the look of it. Hard to form a first impression, but what do you think so far?
Oh yeah, it's definitely wet. We've had a bit of rain here today, which isn't ideal, and the track conditions are a bit difficult early on. But yeah, we'll see how the track develops throughout the meeting, and hopefully it gets better and better for the racing.
Now this year you're up at Ipswich in the Premiership. Tell us how you're finding that.
Yeah, of course, it's a big learning curve for me and a new challenge for me. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Learning new things every week and trying to develop and hopefully get better as the season goes on.
Yeah, up in Ipswich, you've got Jason Doyle there as a mentor, and Danny King as well. Two great experienced riders. Are they passing on lots of info to you?
Yeah, of course. Everyone's very helpful in the team, and yeah, we work great as a team, and it's making my life a little bit easier there with them boys and guiding me in the right direction.
Was there ever a possibility that you might be able to do Premiership and Championship this year, or did you just opt to go for one?
There was a possibility, but I opted to go for the one and keep my goals in Poland very serious and try to develop there and do the best I can there this year.
Okay, it was great to see you here at Poole. Hope you have a bit of a better night than it started off. Go well and hope you have a safe night.
Thank you very much.
It's heat 5 on the inside in red is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In gate 2 in yellow is Anders Rowe for the Robins. In gate 3 is Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. And in gate 4 in white for the Robins is former world champion Jason Doyle. And that's why the Pirates fans have turned out in their numbers to see him this evening. Away again, and he cuts across the two Cook brothers, and he's found a line and he's gone. Ben Cook is in hot pursuit. It's Anders Rowe in third in yellow for the Robins, and it's Zach Cook at the back. Doyle majestic out front. He's not finding any problem with the track. He seems to be enjoying himself. I wonder if we've tested a few parts, but there's Ben Cook, there's Anders Rowe, and there's Zach Cook. But Doyle has absolutely cleared off at the front. I don't think he has any plans in getting dirty this evening, Jason Doyle. Going that quick, he won't. It's white, red, yellow and blue as they come over the line. Here's our Heat 5 result. It's a win for Jason Doyle by a country mile in white. In second in red was Ben Cook for the Pirates. In third was Anders Rowe for the Swindon Robins in yellow, and at the back was Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. So the match score after Heat 5, the Robins open a 10-point lead. It's 10 to the Pirates and 20 to the Robins. And there we see Doyle, majestic out front. He looks to be having a lot of fun. What style. Here we go, it's Heat 6, it's Gate 1 in white is Nick Morris. He already rode it first time out for the Swindon Robins. In Gate 2 is Ryan Douglas in red for the Pirates. He stands in for Steve Morrow, who's ill this evening. In Gate 3 in yellow is Jack Smith. He's failed to trouble the scorers as yet for the Robins. And in Gate 4 is Keynan Rew in blue for the Pirates, and he's also yet to trouble the scorers. Start Marshal Colin trying to call the riders in. A few backfires there with some unburnt fuel going through exhaust. So here we go, Heat 6. Takes her up and away we go. it's a good start from Douglas, but it's a better one from Morris. Douglas cuts back under Morris. Is there enough there? Oh, he has to shut off. Morris just cuts across him on the back straight. Keynan Rew looks good in blue. In third for the Pirates, and at the back in yellow is Jack Smith. But Morris with the jet propelled from the start. From here it looked like Douglas was away, but Douglas has a better setup now. And he is right up behind Morris. Morris must know he's there. But it's damage limitation for the Pirates. They're in a 3-3 heat score. Keynan Rew looks a little quicker this time out. He looks more comfortable with the track. The problem is, so do the Robins. And it's out front. It's Nick Morris as he goes over the line in white, red, blue and yellow.
Another winning ride for the Robins number 5, Nick Morris in heat number 6.
It's a 3-all heat score. A little bit of damage limitation. There's your winner in white, Nick Morris for the Swindon Robins. And here's our Heat 6 result. It was a win in white for Nick Morris for the Swindon Robins. In second, in red, was Ryan Douglas for the Pirates. In third, Keynan Rew for the Pirates in blue. And in fourth was Jack Smith in yellow for the Swindon Robins. So, the match score, the running totals, it's 13 to the Pirates, 23 to the Robins. They still maintain their 10-point lead. Heat 7 on the inside, the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. In gate 2 in white is Justin Sedgmen. He won first time out for the Robins. In gate 3 in blue is Kyle Newman, captain for the evening for the Poole Pirates. And in gate 4 in yellow is Alfie BOWTELL, who picked up a paid win in his first heat. Following home his partner Justin Sedgmen.
In white for the Robins.
Here we go. Takes her up and away we go. It's a good start on the inside from the Rocket Man, and he gives Sedger a little shove. And Kyle comes up the inside, Newman. But Sedger's gone round the outside of it. Sedgmen in white. At the back is Alfie BOWTELL. He got squeezed a little bit there on that first turn. But it's the Rocket Man out front. Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates, being chased by Justin Sedgmen. Now Alfie BOWTELL's got second wind as we go in to lap 3, and he's all over the exhaust pipe. Kyle Newman, captain for the Pirates for the evening in the absence of Stevie Worrell. He's going to have to hold on like a captain to get that point. But it's no such problems out front for the rider in red, the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson, as he brings home the win. From white, from blue, from yellow.
Pirates putting a couple of points back in the bank and over the line for win Richard Lawson.
It's a 4-2 heat advantage to the Pirates. And as you can hear behind me, it's plainly obvious to see here who's won. They're playing the Rocket Man every time Lawson wins a heat. Here's the confirmation of the Heat 7 result. It's a win for the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. In second was Justin Sedgmen in white for the Robins. In third was Kyle Newman. He was in blue for the Pirates. And at the back was Alfie BOWTELL in yellow for the Robins. So the match score after Heat 7 is 17 to the Pirates, 25 to the Robins. They still have an 8-point lead. And here we go. It's a great start from Lawson. Newman just left a little gap for Sedgmen to squeeze through there. So some more passing.
We're on the live stream, so please mind what you say. But
what do you think I'm going to say?
well, I should think you're jumping up and down with joy, aren't you, at the moment, because it's been a great start.
Yeah, no, I was a bit nervous before we got here, but the boys are doing a really good job, actually, and really pleased for young Sam Hagon, who's really getting stuck into it.
Yeah, he's certainly a prospect for the future, and a good one to bring into your reserve slot tonight. But this is all about raising the profile, isn't it, of Swindon, keeping the flag flying and letting everybody out there who's got influence know that Swindon Robins are still in business.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's we still got a good fan base. You know, there's quite a few down here tonight. There was loads up at Oxford at the end of March, and yeah, like I said, result. And nobody wants to lose, let me tell you that. And like Midlow, he knows that too. But at the end of the day, you know, it is about just keeping the Robins flying.
And the thing is, of course, the stadium is still there, isn't it? The track's still there. There's work going on around the place, but no chance of getting the Speedway back in.
Well, we don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. It could be a possibility because, as I said, the track's there. And the sound barrier's up, and the new stand's going up. So let's just fingers crossed.
And yourself, Alan, you're sort of out off the scene a little bit at the moment. Well, how do you feel your time?
Obviously, I got the pub, still got the pub, and that's going very well. I drive a lorry, and also I run a kids under 15 football team and a vets team. So no rest for the wicked. It's just like everything. It's all or nothing really with me. So yeah, I'm pretty flat out. I'm going away this weekend on Sunday, just me and the wife. So I'm running on empty at the moment. So I'm looking forward to 5 days away.
Well, don't run on empty. Get the boys gassed up, ready for the rest of the meeting. Great to speak to you. Thanks for your time, and good luck for the rest of the night.
Yeah, cheers. Don't worry about that. I'll be getting them fired up.
Thanks, Alan. Cheers. Sorry, Midlow. Quick word on the live stream. How's it going so far? Uphill task, I guess.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, we know it's going to be tough, won't we? And Doyle, I mean, it's men against boys, isn't it? With Doyle, I mean, he's absolutely flying out there, and Nick knows his way around here as well. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good track time for the boys. So you know, we're still in it. We're not out of it just yet. So we just got to keep pegging away.
Okay, the boys are going out. Thanks, Neil. Thanks for your time.
On to Heat 8, sponsored by the Bournemouth Betting Centre. In Gate 1 in blue is Adam Roynon for the Pirates. In Gate 2 in yellow is Sam Hagon for the Robins. In Gate 3 in red is Keynan Rew for the Pirates. And in Gate 4 in white is Anders Rowe for the Swindon Robins. All the riders are in and ready to go. The tapes are up on Heat 8. It's a good start on the inside. But it's Anders Rowe there going around the outside. It's Anders Rowe and Adam Roynon were shoulder to shoulder then. And Rowe gets the better of Roynon. It's Keynan Rew out front. He looked better in his second ride and looks even better in his third. Roynon struggling on an inside line to keep Sam Hagon, who really is trying every line he can to get by. That's where the action is at the back. Hagon going high, wide and handsome, and he really is building up the speed. He's got one more lap to try and get by Roynon. Roynon's made a slight mistake there, but that did end up making him cut across Sam Hagon. But it's a win in red, Keynan Rew, followed by white, blue and yellow. Nearly got there on the line.
And he takes the checkered flag in heat number 8, Keynan Rew.
I think it's a 4-2 heat score. I don't think Sam Hagon got up. Heat 8 result. It was a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the Poole Pirates, and it was a win for Keynan Rew in red for the Pirates. In second was Anders Rowe for the Robins in white. In third was Adam Roynon, and he just held on there in blue for the Pirates. And in fourth was Sam Hagon in yellow. So the match score after Heat 8 is 21 to the Pirates, 27 to the Robins. Heat 9 on the inside in blue will be Zach Cook for the Pirates, and in gate 2 in white will be Nick Morris for the Swindon Robins. He's on 2 out of 2 heat wins here. In gate 3 in red is Ben Cook for the Pirates, and coming round in yellow, just about to approach the start straight here, is Jack Smith. Takes her up and away we go. And it's a good one from Zach Cook. He's gone to the high line, but Morris has got there first. Sorry, it's Ben Cook, not Zach. Zach is in third. At the back is Jack Smith. Ben Cook is really taking chase after Morris here. Morrow makes a mistake. Ben Cook is all over him. Zach is not far behind Ben. Morris got out there from the start. Looked like the rider in red, Ben Cook, had made it, but he hadn't. Morris had just got there before him and dictated the first turn. And now Ben Cook is following where Morris is going. Zach has made a mistake at the back, but he still managed to hold on in front of Jack Smith. And it's white, red, blue and yellow as they go over the line. It's a win for Nick Morris. It's a 3-all heat score. It's the match result. There's your heat winner. Nick Morris in white for the Swindon Robins. 3 wins out of 3 for him. And here's your heat 9 result. It's a win for Nick Morris in white. For the Robins in second, in red, is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In third, in blue, was Zach Cook for the Pirates. And at the back, in yellow, was Jack Smith for the Robins. It's a 3-all heat score, meaning the match score after heat 9 is 24 to the Pirates and 30 to the Robins. They maintain their 6-point lead. So here's a replay of heat 8. Keynan Rew heading out front. Had a good start and wasn't headed. So we have 3 riders at the tapes. We are waiting Keynan Rew, who will be in gate 1 in blue for the Pirates. In gate 2 in yellow is Alfie BOWTELL for the Robins. In gate 3 in red is Ryan Douglas for the Pirates. And in gate 4 in white is Justin Sedgmen. Probably changing that tyre, spinning the wheel. He's only out just over, it was heat 8, so we're on heat 10 now. So it's a quick turnaround. So we had mechanics do a great job to get their riders out there. So here we go, it's heat 10. Up goes the tapes and away we go, and Sedgmen's had a good one from the outside, but Douglas has just got there on the inside of him. Keynan Rew, the last man to the tapes, he's took off from the inside, and he has got some speed, that young man, and he is away at the front. Douglas in second for the Pirates. Can they hold on to this 5-1? Sedgmen in third. He looked to have had a good initial jump, but he looked to spun up going into turn 1, and the 2 Pirates boys got there in front of him. At the back is Alfie BOWTELL in yellow, but Keynan Rew is absolutely gone at the front. He's being followed by Douglas, but it looks good for the Pirates with 1 lap to go. Are they going to close this gap? Is heat 10 going to be the one that turns this meeting on its head? What a move and what a ride. It's blue, red, white and yellow. So maximum heat score for the Pirates is 5-1. Keynan Rew, fantastic. Last one to the line. He was your winner. There he is in blue. What an absolute move that was. So our Heat 10 result. It was a maximum heat score for the Pirates. First in blue was Keynan Rew for the Pirates. Second in red was Ryan Douglas for the Pirates. And in third in white was Justin Sedgmen for the Swindon Robins. And at the back was Alfie BOWTELL in yellow for the Robins. Tighten the score up now. The match score after Heat 10 is 29 to the Pirates, 31 to the Robins.
He clocked a time of 59.57. He headed his partner, number 1 for the Pirates, Ryan.
From our angle there you can see, but look at Rew on the inside. He goes from the inside, picks up the fast line on the outside, and you can see that bike was pulling his arms off. He just sat it in the edge of the dirt there that's developed on the outside, and he could ride where he wanted, being up front. Here we go on the inside in white is Jason Doyle for the Swindon Robins. In gate 2 in red is the Rocket Man Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Anders Rowe in yellow for the Robins. And in gate 4 in blue is captain for the evening Kyle Newman. Lawson starting very close to Doyle there. First thing I notice about this Heat 11, and away we go, and they are elbow to elbow. Doyle just wide, the Rocket Man's coming up the inside but finds no grip, and Doyle's now away at the front. In third is Anders Rowe, and at the back is Newman. Newman's just put his wheels on the grass and come up the Harvey Avenue, up the inside of Anders Rowe. Good move from Kyle Newman there. And now Anders Rowe trying Newman up the inside of the pit gate. All the action's at the back. Doyley's hit the turbocharger. He's gone at the front. The Rocket Man trying to ride the same lines, but no making any inroads at all into Doyle's lead. Newman's holding on to third as we hit the last lap. The action's all at the back. Doyle out of shot at the front. It's a win in white for Doyle, and a nice wheelie too. Red, blue, then yellow. It's a 3-all heat score. It's your result of Heat 11. There's your winner, Jason Doyle, coming round to do a wheelie in front of the fans. What an entertainer. Looks to be enjoying himself. Here's the Heat 11 result. It's a win for Jason Doyle and white for the Robins. In second, it was the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson for the Pirates in red. In third, it's Kyle Newman in blue for the Pirates. Important point there. And at the back was Anders Rowe in yellow, although he nearly got up on Newman. The match score after Heat 11 is 32 to the Pirates, 34 to the Robins. It's all getting tight. And here we go. The two of them went elbow to elbow into that first turn, but Doyle had half a bike length. Richard Lawson tried the switch back on him, but there was not so much grip on the insides as to where Doyle was. And once he got his wheels in that dirt, as you can see, lifting.
How's it going out there tonight? It looks a little bit heavy going.
Yeah, it was definitely early on, obviously just due to the rain. But, excuse me, it's coming to now. Yeah, I mean, obviously some tough heats. Nick's on form. Jason's, world champion. What can you expect? So, it's a tough meeting, and I don't know. Yeah.
What's it like following Doyle around there? I mean, are you watching his lines, or I know it's just follow the leader, unfortunately. Maybe Midlow said earlier on, men against boys when Doyley's out on track. But are you watching what he's doing?
Yeah. He wasn't doing anything, out of the ordinary, but he just...
inch perfect, you know, putting the back wheel exactly where it needs to be. And when you got a guy as good as Jason on the right line, you know, it's difficult. You're waiting for a mistake, really, and they're few and far between. So no, just you know, taking what I can from it. I made a good start. He just made slightly better one, and I think if it was a lesser rider, I'd probably be able to cut back and get under him. But yeah, you don't come world champion for free.
Tonight's a challenge match, of course, and I'll say nothing riding on it, but pride maybe. But is it an opportunity for you to have a look at some of the equipment you're using and make a few tweaks?
Yeah, we're not changing anything mega, but we're making a change now. I think the track conditions obviously are not exactly what we were used to riding week in, week out, but you know, you never know. There could be a league match, could be a playoff, and we come to these situations, so you know, we'll be making some notes and it's all good.
And a few busy days for you coming up now?
Yeah, Leicester tomorrow, and then the rearranged fixture for Plymouth on Friday. I was originally going to Edinburgh, guesting up there, but got a slightly shorter route to Plymouth instead.
I'm sure you'd be happy about that.
Yeah, but I don't get my guest booking back, but hey, it is what it is. I'm racing, that's the main thing.
Okay. Thanks for your time again. Always grateful. Thanks, Richard.
No problems.
We're on the live stream. Can I just have a very quick word about it? And first of all, say thanks for coming in for the Pirates tonight. Bit short notice, really.
Yeah, last night and sitting at home. So it was a nice phone call for Dave to get the bikes ready. But yeah, it's another meeting for me, and I've got to come here in a few weeks. So thought I'd get some practice in.
And it's been a busy time for you because you're doing both the leagues, and it must be, I don't know, is it a hard time because you're Poland as well, you know, on the go all the time?
Yeah, it can be pretty draining. I think I did like 8 meetings in 10 days last week, so yeah, it definitely takes it out of you, but lucky to have good help, which definitely helps. And yeah, after I sit down for a few days, I'm kind of keen to go again, so no, it's all right. Not the best night so far, so we've got one more and heat 13, and hopefully can make a good start and get some fresh air.
Yeah, Mr. Doyle with you there. It'd be good to get his scout, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty hard. He's bloody flying out there. So if I can get in front, make it a bit harder for him anyway.
I look in those first few races, and the guys were absolutely plastered in shale. Does it make it difficult for you to ride when you're all, you know, heavy with that shale?
Yeah, my bike felt really flat to start with, and I think with the rain it just made the material was pretty heavy. So we made a few changes and then went out, and then it kind of changed. So we kind of had to go back the other way. So, but now the track's settled down now, and it should finish with some good racing.
And riding with Keynan, is that a new experience for you?
Yeah, I haven't had too much with him. Obviously, he was a junior, and then he's come straight to Poland, and now he's in England, which is good to see. I think he'll progress a lot more now, and he's riding well, so it's good to see.
Well, lovely to see you here at Poole, and thanks for helping out again tonight. Go well in your loss, right?
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you very much.
So here we go. Heat 12, sponsored by Fry's Electrical Limited, a new sponsor in for 2023. And at gate 1 in yellow is Jack Smith for the Robins. In gate 2 is Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. In gate 3 in white is Justin Sedgmen for the Robins. And in gate 4 is Adam Roynon in blue for the Pirates. Roynon the last to come in to tapes in blue. Our start marshal Colin is all ready. Our riders are ready. The referee's ready. He's let the tapes go. Jack Smith had a big one there, knocked into Ben Cook on the way into the turn. He got tied up, and that's allowed Sedgmen to go round the outside of him. And it's Swindon Robins in a 5-1 position. Ben Cook trying the outside run. Jack Smith losing a bit of control and cut him off, but Ben's now back past him. Now Roynon is looking at trying to reduce the deficit by passing Jack Smith. But out front is Justin Sedgmen in white. He comes round to take the last lap flag. He's got a bit of a drop on Ben Cook, where he got held up by Jack Smith. So Sedgmen's got the run on him. It's Roynon now going for a big dive up the inside on the last lap. Is he going to make it? Not quite. It's white, red, yellow, blue as they go over the line.
Justin Sedgmen in white.
It's a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the Swindon Robins. There's your heat winner, Justin Sedgmen, coming round in white. Good race win for him. Here we go, heat 12 result. It's a win for Justin Sedgmen in white. For the Robins. In second, in red, is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In third, in yellow, was Jack Smith for the Robins to pick up an important point. And at the back, in blue, for the Pirates was Adam Roynon. So it was a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the Swindon Robins, taking the match score after heat 12 to 34 to the Pirates, 38 to the Robins. They open up a gap by 2 points. And things are now very ominous. Here you see Smith just trying to stop the run of Cook on the outside, but Cook comes up the inside. On the inside, in red for the Pirates, it's Ryan Douglas. In gate 2, in white for the Robins is Jason Doyle. In gate 3 is Richard Lawson. He's in blue for the Pirates. And in gate 4 is Nick Morris for the Swindon Robins in yellow. Ryan Douglas is in ready to go. Nick Morris is on the outside ready to go. Lawson comes in last. Here we go. It's the big one, heat 13. And away we go. And Dougie's made a start on the inside. Exactly what he wanted to do. Lawson's coming up the gap, but Doyle. Oh, we got a red light. Wayne Jarvis was not happy with something there. The referee is in contact. Did somebody move early there? Oh, I don't know.
Number 13, full back run.
So here we go, race 13. And it's away we go, and Doyle's got a better start this time. Douglas is coming up the inside, but Doyle's away on the outside. He dictated that first corner, and once he got up to the dirt, it was always going to be very difficult. It's Douglas taking chase. It's Lawson in blue in third, and at the back, Nick Morris. He's looking like having his first heat of the evening, but nothing can be said about Jason Doyle in white. He's not looking at being defeated here in this heat anyway. And he's gone at the front. A lovely little wheelie coming off of turn 4 there as the bike is absolutely gripping and ripping his arms off. He's enjoyed himself out there tonight back in that Robins race jacket. And here he comes. It's white, red, blue and yellow as the result of heat 13.
Lawson alone in the white helmet colour. 404 for Jason Doyle.
Fourth win on the trot for Doyle. It's a 3-all heat score. Damage limitation for the Pirates. And here comes your race winner, Jason Doyle. Appreciated by the fans. Heat result was a 3-all heat score. A shared heat, but in the winner in white, his fourth win of the evening was Jason Doyle for the Robins. In second was Ryan Douglas in red for the Pirates. In third was Richard Lawson for the Pirates in blue, and at the back in yellow was Nick Morris, his first race defeat this evening in yellow for the Robins. So after heat 13, the match score is 37 to the Pirates and 41 to the Robins. They maintain that 4-point lead. And here's all the action. Doyle just got there and then he headed to the dirt. Douglas tried to come up the inside of him, but was spinning and spinning on the inside. Doyle was in the dirt, out by the pit gate. So, here we go. It's heat 14 in gate 1 in white for the Swindon Robins is Alfie BOWTELL. In gate 2 in blue is Kyle Newman. Captain for the evening for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Sam Hagen. In yellow for the Swindon Robins. And in gate 4 is Zach Cook for the Pirates in red. We're all lined up, ready to go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is heat 14. And away we go, and Newman's away well. But so, oh, we got a faller. The lights will come on. We've got a faller. Looked spectacular, but he looks okay. He's up. That's good news. Here we can see it again. He just got there on the inside, picked up a bit of grip, got control again, and then it just grips up again and takes off, and he just manages to get himself down and off the bike before he gets to the fence. 3 riders back at tapes. Alfie BOWTELL on white on the inside. He's been excluded as the cause of the stoppage. In gate 2 has a space on his inside now. In blue is Kyle Newman, captain for the evening for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Sam Hagen. In yellow, the sole Robin in this heat now. And in gate 4 is Zach Cook on the outside in red for the Pirates. So here we go, heat 14. Tapes go up and away we go. And Hagen has made an absolute beaut from gate 3. And he's got in front of the Pirates and gone wide. Newman, he's gone round the outside of Newman as well. Newman momentarily got inside him. Newman's trying him on the inside now, but Hagen's found some speed. And this is a turn up for the book. We weren't expecting this, but he's gone out front and leading, taking a big run into the outside. Newman's trying to cut up the inside, but Hagen's now developing speed. And this young man, this is an impressive ride. He hasn't gone quite as wide that time. He goes wider in turn 3 and 4 usually. Newman's gone out there to chase him. He's found a little bit of speed as well. I don't think this one's over right yet. Hagen goes tight. Newman goes up the inside of Hagen. He shuts him off. Hagen keeps going around the outside. Oh, this is a challenge match, ladies and gentlemen. Newman takes the win. It's blue, yellow and red. A captain's ride indeed from your heat winner there in Kyle Newman. Brave stuff from the captain. It's a 4-2 heat result. And here's your captain coming round. The fans appreciating that one. Your winner and the rider in blue, Kyle Newman. Here's the result confirmation of heat 14. It's a 4-2 heat score to the Pirates. It's a win for Kyle Newman in blue for the Pirates. In second, what a ride from Sam Hagen in yellow for the Robins. In third was Zach Cook. He picked up the point, and at the back, obviously didn't ride, excluded, was Alfie BOWTELL. Heat score, the match score with 1 heat to go, it's 41 to the Pirates, 43 to the Robins. And here we go. Here's Newman. Managed to just find some grip up the inside. Sam Hagen found himself in no man's land there on pit turn. Spun up a little bit, but what a ride indeed. He still went for Newman round the outside, but drifted just a touch too wide. And Newman was able to cut his run off coming in to the line. So as we approach heat 15, here's our gate stats. And as you can see, gates 1 and 3 have been favourable. So we'll wait for the nominations, but Poole get the choice in heat 15 in which gates, and hopefully somebody's down there whispering in their ear that 1 and 3 have had the most wins and the most points off. On the inside in red, it's Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In gate 2, in white, the unbeaten rider tonight, the former world champion for the Robins, Jason Doyle. In gate 3, Keynan Rew, who had that marvellous win in heat 10. He's in blue for the Pirates. And in yellow is Nick Morris. In yellow for the Robins. Now he's only been beaten once tonight, and that was in heat 13. Doesn't matter whether it's Doyle or it's Morris, they'll be just looking for one of them to win this race. The Pirates need to have a race winner if they have any chance of winning this challenge match. And what a challenge it's been. Here we go, heat 15, last race of the night. And away we go, and Doyle's got there again, but Lawson's nipped up the inside, Morris has gone around the outside. Big cheer from the Poole fans. But now the Rocket Man's coming up the inside of Doyle. Doyle's clamped it on the inside, trying to protect Morris. And that's worked, because Lawson got slightly out of control going into turn 1. Keynan Rew's at the back in blue. He'll be gaining lots of experience from this ride. But it's the Robins out front as they come to the last lap flag. The Rocket Man doesn't seem to be able to do anything to him. They're team riding beautifully at the front. Doyle just lifted there, but he still managed to avoid Nick Morris. And as we come to the line, it's white, yellow, red and blue. It's a 5-1 heat score to the Robins. They've come to Wimborne Road and gone home with the spoils.
In heat number 15 is Nick Morris and Jason Doyle, who's seen it for the Robins.
It's a win on the evening for the Swindon Robins. The Swindon Robins are truly alive and kicking. So they lead Wimborne Road with a 48-42 win. There's Jason Doyle coming back round just one more time to take the applause from the fans. Here's the result of heat 15. It's a 5-1 heat advantage to the Robins. It was a win for Jason Doyle in white for the Robins. In second, he was followed home by his partner Nick Morris in yellow. In third was Richard Lawson. He is in red for the Pirates, and at the back was Keynan Rew in blue for the Pirates. And at the bottom there is the all-important match score, 42 to the Pirates, but it's a win of 48 to the Swindon Robins.
Go to the Robins, who have put their name back on the match in no uncertain terms. Not the first time they've been to Wimborne Road.
So here's how it happened. Lawson momentarily got in front of the Robins, but the Robins went straight back by him once each side down the back straight. Here's our scores as we run through for tonight. Ryan Douglas 7+1 for the Pirates. Keynan Rew, impressive 7+1 for him. Ben Cook, once he got dialed in, got the 6. Zach Cook 3+1. Richard Lawson 9+1. Captain Newman 6+1. And Adam Roynon picked up his 4. On the Swindon Select, well, Jason Doyle stood out by a mile. 15-point max for him. Anders Rowe 5+1. Sedgmen, he picked up a good 9 points. Alfie BOWTELL 2+1. Nick Morris only had one duff ride, 11+1 for him. Jack Smith picked up a point at the end of his last ride. And Sam Hagen was impressive with his 5 points to tally their 48. So all that's left for me to say is thanks for joining us. Goodbye from me and the crew. Our cameraman Rob Haywood, our roving camera Paul Hague. commentator some fella, presenter in the pitch Rob Dyer, producer and director Andy Hague, the boss down in the dungeon. Thanks to Katie Mitchell and thanks to all the rest. We'll see you soon. Take care and God bless.
He went inside outside, he weighed him up, he looked for the gap and he burst